just going back to like your come up a little bit. I hear that like you eventually, right, after maybe like you tell me, but sounds like after your second fight you said that you took it more seriously. When did you kind of quit working at Circle K, and then were you working at the Weed Grow after that? Because you said there's a time where you went into debt, right, recently,
Yeah,
because
that's
you quit your
recently.
job and you went full into MMA.
So I didn't even quit. I did want to quit, but I didn't even quit.
Mm-hmm.
They severed me. So last April, I
Oh,
say April 20th was my last paycheck from work, and I worked for Bloom for 7 years, and we got bought out by another company, a big corporation. They came in, realized there was issues, got rid of a bunch of managers. I happened to be one of those managers, and they severed me. Right, I got some severance pay, which was great, but that severance pay only took care of me for about 3 months. So, that's
mm,
about another 10 months that I had to figure out how to pay, $2,000 worth of mortgage, $500 worth of a vehicle, gas, massages, chiropractic, all
right.
that stuff. So, luckily I had some guys that believed in me, that helped me out and pushed me to really stay unemployed, and just focus on my career. And that's where I kind of went into debt with it. And they always say it wasn't necessarily debt, it was more them just pushing me. But I'm really big on paying back the things that are given to me. Like that's one of my main. Again, I care more about that type of stuff than I care about having a ton of money. I care more about the character that I exude and look at myself in the mirror. So yeah, I was like $60,000 in on my cooking show, on my podcast, just from paying my mortgage and truck payment, just from paying for chiropractic, massage therapy, all those different things that all these fighters are having, that these guys get to have. But I never really got to experience it. So I experienced it, and it was great to do that. And, now it's paying off to the point where I can take care of those guys and pay them back. So.
Yeah. And I guess like how has that been for your life as far as like ever since you got severed from the weed grow and stuff? Sounds like you started a podcast, cooking show, now you're in the UFC. Like was this just like a huge blessing in disguise for you? Do you even know if you would have been able to be where you are today if you didn't get severed from your job?
No, 100%, because I was scared, man. Like, again, my I didn't have my dad there. So for me, it's been
Yeah.
really important for me to be the provider, protector for my family. So I never took that leap. Even though I really believed in myself to take the leap, I never took that leap. And it was a blessing in disguise for them to make me take that leap. They didn't give me a choice. And then it made it easier too, because I didn't have to fight my wife. Because they let
Yeah.
go of me. I was like, hey, babe, there's nothing I can do. They let go of me. Now I got to go fight full time.
My
So
hands are tied.
yeah, you got
Yeah.
to roll with me now. So
Yeah.
so that's what we did, and she rolled with me, and I know she was just as scared. But things ended up working out for the best, and I believed the whole time. Like I definitely believed in the fact that it could happen, but I also am I'm a realist, and better guys have done less. I'm saying better guys have come up short. People that have lived a life better. And I know that I take this very serious and I give all my heart to it, but I always think that in my mind. So it was great. It's been great. It's been great. And it definitely was a blessing in disguise. It was like the Lord just told me, hey, you're going to do this, whether you like it or not. I don't care how much you like the weed game. This is not your calling. Your calling
Yeah.
is to get out there and impact the world and be there for people who maybe believe they can't do it.